can't believe I believed everything we had would last. So young and naive of me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to dream of one day having your kids.
Hey YouTube, hey YouTube, hey YouTube. When I start saying that, hey girlies, it's me, your girl Enoch, back in the video. And today, girl, I want to talk to y'all about how, like, oh, girl, I swear, like, every video is about me dating. But I do want to do something because I feel like we don't have a representation of Black trans girls dating, especially dark-skinned girls. So it's always negative or something like that, even though this one's kind of on the negative side. But still, I want to teach y'all. I mean, I want to give y'all something. Before we get started, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to your girl's channel. That'd be really appreciated. As well as follow me on social medias. That would really be appreciated too. So yes, let's get into it. But girl, here's some thoughts, right? I want to talk about, before I get into like the story time, stuff like that, and how it all ties together for this video. Girl, I want to talk about confidence and how that can be so painted on like makeup. It's not even funny, right? Because I ain't gonna hold y'all, I have not been feeling my most beautiful lately. And I don't know, because I'm kind of slacking in my, you know, because my diet has been awful. When I say your girl has been slacking, your girl has been slacking. Like, girl eating junk food, cookies. Like, it's not even that. Like, it's more like sweets than anything. Like, I've just been craving sweets lately. And I don't know what that's about. Like, I've just been, like, eating everything that's not right for my body. I've been trying to be more water. Like, I'm trying to get back into a gallon a day. I'm trying to get more active again. But your girl has just kind of been, not depressed, but, like, kind of, you know, like, depression and then not depressed. I'm, like, in the middle. Like, I don't know. And I'm trying to be on a different, like, scale spiritually and mentally and stuff like that. But, yo, change is hard. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't talk about that. Change is so freaking hard. Like, a lot of people try to make it seem like, oh, girl, you know, just do this and do that for a while. And it's like, it's not that simple. Like, honestly, it's not that simple. Like, I put on many wigs, on me makeup, and I would still feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have my good days and my bad days, right? But lately, it's been more bad days than good. And this is looking at mental check-in. But yeah, I don't know. If y'all know some things I can, like, when y'all feeling sad or down, help you pick yourself up, that does not include makeup or hair, let me know. Because I don't know. Like, I'm just mad right now. Like, I'm just mad. Like, mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, I'm going through life. I'm trying to do things. I want things. But it's like, sometimes I just be like, ugh. And I feel like the universe is sending me signs to, like, do some shit. It's like, but sometimes, like, I don't know when the time to do it. Like, I'm scared. It's like, I shouldn't be scared, but I'm scared, right? And I shouldn't be scared, but I'm scared. And it's just weird, girl. It's, I don't know. Eventually, you know, your girl will be on top. Right now, I guess I'm just going through, like, one of those moments in my life, like, honestly. So I'm gonna get through it, and of course help the girls on the way that I can. But besides that, nothing really hasn't going on lately with me. But let's get into the story time. I'm gonna label the story time the 2-night fantasy, because this guy I've had for like 2 nights, and this is part of my healing process. I feel like I want to cry, and I already cried once on camera, but I feel like I want to cry because this is how I process. Like, y'all look low-key like my diary. So yeah. Oh, disclaimer, don't mind my nails. I'm getting redone like literally tomorrow. But yeah. But oh, y'all like my spoil. Y'all like the set though. I got an orange this time. It was cute. But yeah, so let's get into the story time. Hey guys, so this story time starts out very simple. So I was on BLK. If you don't know what that is, that's blackpeoplemeet.com, which is the app, dating app that's, I guess, meant for Black people, but everybody be on it though. But anyway, I was on blackpeoplemeet.com, right? Of course, swiping one day, and I swiped on this guy a long time ago, like I'm gonna say 3 weeks before we actually started talking. Now at this time, I was already kind of considering deleting the app already, because that app doesn't bring nothing but mischievous guys, right? And I do have on all my profiles, when I did have my dating profiles, you know, it said trans on there. I was never discreet about that. If you did not like my transness, then that is okay. I'll move the fuck on. It's not that big of a deal. There's some guys out there that like it. I ain't tripping, right? So I meet him, and we finally start texting. He texts me first and stuff like that. And we, you know, we're having a conversation. That night we met up again. Set boundaries, first of all. I was going to leeway into this. Set boundaries when you're dating. I feel like a lot of trans girls will tell you this. Set boundaries when you're dating, okay? Make sure you get to know a person. Now, maybe I'm just a stupid girl that does that shit because I don't know. Maybe it's daddy issues, maybe something else. I don't know. But I don't take time to get to know somebody. I hop right into, like, I'll meet up and do this, which is fine. But we have to understand that we do not have the same experience as cis women do, even though we should have the same experiences, but we don't, right? On time, we have the same experiences as cis women most of the time. Girl, it's when it's either sexual or like something like that, right? But we never really have like the organic ass shit, right? We do, but my words get mixed up. I can't explain it more, but this video's not about that. But anyway, back to the story. That night, he was like, hey, do you want to hang out? I said, sure. He said he was right by my house. I said, cool. You know, come on over, right? Now, of course, he can come to my house because I currently still live with my mother. And I'm kind of glad I still do because I feel like if I had my own crib, it would be... baby girl stories would be even crazier if I had my own spot. Like, I just feel like the stories would be even more crazier. But long story short, he picked me up, nice car. Girl, he's driving like one little fat boy's car, like a Charger or something like that. And he's in his car. I got in his car. He says, here. I got in his car. We drive to, now mind you, this is 1 o'clock in the morning. So he picks me up. We drive to like a near park that's near me. We talk, we chat, we got the car. Vibe is great. The vibe that we had was absolutely amazing. When I tell y'all, that shit was, ooh. And I feel like that's a lot of girls do. Like, we find a guy, DL or not. And I just want to talk about how DLs, like, as you transition, we really don't get a lot of the regular DLs anymore. Like, we get other things, right? We really don't get, like, gay culture anymore once you transition. In a way, like dating as a gay male versus dating as a trans woman is so different. Similarities, but still so different. But anyway, so the vibe is great. The vibe is great. We kind of get sexual. I'm not gonna tell y'all then, but did your girl give up the first night? I did. Ain't no shame in my game, girl. I did. So after that, we started talking a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And your girl has like trauma when it comes to guys, right? I have PTSD when it comes to guys because guys act a certain way after one night meet up. Either they get scared because they like me, they get scared because they want somebody to find out, or, you know, they're just not interested, they don't want to nut tonight, right? So I have PTSD with him. I had PTSD with men, right? So I explained this to him one day we was talking out there too. Well, that night we was talking out there. And, I mentioned I did not get home till 3-something in the morning. I did have work the next morning, but I liked the vibe. The vibe was great, so I wasn't even tripping. Like, sometimes I feel like I just want to live in the moment, which I did. And he was saying such good, like, he was saying, you remember my twin flame? Like, it was just the vibe. When I tell y'all guys, the vibe was amazing. It was amazing. But I did notice some red flags, though. I did notice some red flags. Baby, I saw red flags and I saw a carnival, girl. And I got the internet. But I saw a red flag, girl, and thought it was a carnival, girl. That vibe was that good. But yeah, so anyway. So after that night, we kind of talked on the phone, you know, something like that. So a few days. And then he wasn't really responding like I needed him to. So that's when the PTSD in my life set up, right? And that's why a lot of guys, I feel like a lot of things sometimes just don't last long with guys, because either my past catch up, because you know, guys gotta be like really like cautious around them, right? And you know, I based on my voice message, like I think 2 days after we like was called, because again he wasn't texting, like he's not a big texter, he's more of a phone caller. And after that night, he really like phone calls and stuff like that. I was like, okay, well. Like, the days that went by, he didn't really, like, his communication started getting less and less and less, which that was a red flag, but I didn't look at it. But I did what the rappers do, what the rappers use in rap songs. I sent him a text voice message. I was like, you know what? And I was upfront with him too. That's the thing about, like, I don't get why guys don't get the upfrontness of a woman. Like, all the thing we really want is for you to be honest with us. Like, I'm not asking for nothing. I was asking you to be upfront with me. So I'm telling him in the voice message, like, yo, blah, 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 blah. Like, I feel like if this is one night stand, I was one night stand. Like, it was cute with vibe, but just let me know how to move and groove so I won't be, you know, crazy, right? And I do believe, I like closure. I do. I love closure. I feel like I hate when I have to come to conclusions with myself that is closed, because that leaves room and open doors for so many self-hating, like, not self-hating, but, like, you know, self-doubt. Like, if you was loving a person so hard and then out of nowhere he ghosts you, that shit is mentally draining to you, even though you didn't do nothing wrong. That's what I'm saying. You didn't do shit wrong, right? Because even if you did something wrong, they would have told you. But the fact that you just disappear after we just finish, you know, like, talking, things like that, that can be very hurtful to you, right? So I told him that, and he texted me not even like an hour later. He was like, yo, like, can you come over tonight? And I was like, whatever, cool. So I asked him what his address was. His address was way out there. I didn't say how girls being a dumb bitch. So I hope y'all don't judge me. But your girl was supposed to win. Your girl thought it was something real, honey. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought it was something real, like, but it wasn't. He sent me his address. He'll wait out there. And mind you guys, I don't have a car right now due to personal reasons, but I don't have a car right now, right? Only thing that how gets around is either my mom's ride, if she gives me a ride, or I take her car, or Uber Lyft, right? Now, mind you, this is already like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, girl, you didn't take my car nowhere. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I couldn't take her car. So, at this time, I had the money. So, I said, you know what? Fine. I was like, I can come over. Where you at? He sent me his address. Girl, tell me why he is literally an hour away. Not hour, like 41 minutes, but girl, close to an hour. And part of me was like, I don't know, but I didn't get any bad feelings with him. And usually, like, you listen to your intuition, women's intuition. And yes, trans women do have intuition, right? I feel like everybody has intuition, but like trans women, we have that women's intuition. My intuition didn't say anything, right? Maybe it did, but I didn't listen, right? Because I was like, too, like, oh my God, like, this nigga might have. But anyway, I did not listen to my intuition. So I got an Uber, of course. Well, I got a Lyft because Uber be tripping. So I got a Lyft, and I drove out there. It was $41. $41 to 41 miles. I spent $41 to get out there. And when I got there, I should have known then, because I literally got there like, I'm gonna say it was 10 something at night. By the time I got there, it was like 11 or something. So I'm sitting out there, and again, Jew was a long ass ride, but I'm excited to see him, stuff like that, because I thought the vibe was chill, right? Like, I thought the vibe was excellent. The vibe was good. And, you know, again, I thought I could have been something, right? And so I get to the spot, girl's house, and literally I said, hey, I'm here. And you would think, right, a gentleman would try to come get you. Like, okay, I'm about to come down, you know, just wait right there, blah, blah, blah. This man literally tried to give me directions. And that was so bad and annoying, because I didn't know where I was. I know what I was doing. Nice apartments, but it's like, I know I was doing. And again, I was in one of the Caucasian apartments. So, oh my God, I'm getting sad thinking about it, because damn. So, because I'm going to tell y'all this story, because I feel like it helps somebody out there, and I want to say a message at the end of this. So I get there, and the first red flag was he didn't come try to get me. Like, he left me outside abandoned. Like, he really left me out there just fiending for my life, right? Fiending for my life. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he left me out there in the open. That was number one. So I said, I get there. He said, okay, cool. I'm texting him. I called him. Well, I called him when I got there, and I was trying to text him like, yo, like, you know, I thought he was coming to get me. You know what I'm saying? I know how far he is in the apartment. So I'm sitting there for an hour on my phone. I'm trying to do a little cute TikTok thing. Because, again, I thought it was going to last. Like, honestly, I thought it was going to fucking last. So, anyway, hour goes by. He was like, then he called me. Because I sent him a text, I'm like, yo, like, I don't like these, you know, these white folks trying to call cops on me. So at that point, he's like, okay, yo, whatever. So I don't know if he was getting ready. I don't know if he was trying to pick an outfit out. I don't know what he was trying to do, but he took such a long time. I was out there for an hour. So he finally calls me like, yeah, like, come in my apartment. I was FaceTiming him. He didn't like to FaceTime, which I understand why, but He likes to FaceTime. I feel like as I'm reliving the story in my head, I think I'm such a dumbass bitch. Like, I really am. Like, I really could have stopped a lot of this stuff by being too easy. But so anyway, I walked back to the thing with FaceTime. He's trying to, you know, give me the directions. You know, he could literally just came down and got my ass, but he just like that was, he was just not budging. So I'm sitting there, I'm trying to figure out my way. I finally get to his apartment. I come inside, you know what I'm saying? And I think what really got me with him was Wonderful Night. But I think look, Wonderful Night, bitch. We talked, I mean, like, he let me listen to his music. I think he's a producer or something like that, or tries to produce. He does some of that. He was just so charming. And that's what got me, because I've never had a charming guy like before. And he was affirming me. He was giving me validation. Like, he was just, you know, you're beautiful, you're this, you're that. You know what I'm saying? And I guess at that time, in that moment, I needed that. I don't know why. It's so hard for me to be alone and be by my lonesome. And I'm saying it is because I feel like, of course, the journey of loving yourself, right? But look at me, I'm really getting teary-eyed, like, for real. But this is raw emotion. Like, honestly, it's raw emotion. That's why I put these videos, because I want to get out of raw emotion. And then I can look back, be like, girl. But yeah, honestly, like, he gave me what I craved, right? He gave me the validation, like, he made me feel, even if it was for a night, he trusted me in his apartment alone. Like, he ordered me food. Like, it was just, it seemed so organic and real. We danced, we kissed. Like, it was just amazing, right? The night was so good. Like, the vibe was excellent. Hell, I couldn't spend the night if I wanted to, like, legit. Like, it was like in the morning, but I literally had work the next morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I could not stay. But, and that was too far for me to, like, get, like, that was just been too much. But I could spend the night if I wanted to. Like, we ended up cuddling the night out. Like, well, I'm gonna let y'all in. We did have, you know, and we ended up cuddling after and everything. Like, the vibe was everything. Like, and I'm glad I had that moment with him, because I feel like, you know what, that was everything. Hell, like, he was talking about, I had a fashion show coming up that week later. He's gonna come to the fashion show and everything. Like, he was just, it was giving me, like, big guy energy. And but let me tell you something, the red flags. We needed ice for one of our drinks. He told me, hey, can I go get some ice? Night, like, hey, you want to go get some ice together? Something like that, because he had a car. Not, hey, do you want to go get some ice together? Or something like that. Like, he's like, hey, can you go get some ice? I said, I wouldn't have a car lifted. He was like, okay, cool. Or, like, he's like, you know, we'll go to the corner store with, like, the corner store for me. Like, you know, me by myself. Not us together, but me by myself. Like, it was only pertaining to that, to the apartment. Another red flag was when he, when the food got there, right? I thought I was gonna walk with him, you know, go get the food, be cute, hold hands, whatever like that, blah. He told me to take my ass in the apartment. He's like, I don't know where you going, like, you know, stay in there, be comfortable, I'll be right back. And the fact that a lot of situations, like, it was at night, he didn't want to be seeing me at all. Like, he didn't even walk me downstairs, like, to get in my Uber, like, make sure I got in my Uber safe. Then text me like I got home, like, nothing. So after that night, right, I thought it was jam, I thought it was cool, even though I mean, I kind of saw them red flags, but I ignored it. So after that, I had I got back home, and I texted him. I texted him the next day. I was like, yo, I miss you, like, you know, I really want to see you. No response, no call, no text, no nothing. And then that was the last text I sent, because I was like, you know what, fine. He has, because I sent him a link to my fashion show. I said, he has a link to my fashion show. If it's meant to be, he will come to the fashion show. Did he come to the fashion show? No. And I wasn't sad, but I was kind of heartbroken, because I let him in so unconsciously. And, like, it was just, I was ready for him to have all of me. Good, bad, and otherwise, because he literally said I could be safe with him. He said all the things. Like, I don't know if he is a T-girl chaser. I don't know if he is a manipulator, but, like, honestly, when I tell you that boy said all the right things, all the right things. Like, y'all, like, if you know, you know. Like, he said all the right things. And it was just, what's kind of, I said, I missed you. I really want to see you. And after that, I said, you know, I'm going to give it 3 days, right? 3 days passed. I'm going to give it a week. Week passed. Well, I'm going to give it to the fashion show. After the fashion show, if he's not calling, blah, blah, blah. Basically, I ended up deleting his number. And those few weeks after, and that was in, what's comes before September? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. That was in August. Last time was August. And I must say, he put me on a road of self-care, right? Now, this month has been up and down for me. I've done more self-care for myself than I usually would have, but girl, I kind of low-key felt it. So next October is gonna be I'll start over October or something like that. I don't know, but I really want to try against the habits of choosing me and myself, because I must say, he really did make me realize, like, if you do not choose yourself and put yourself first, you will get hurt every time. You can't expect someone to love you and respect you and do all this if you don't know yourself. I know myself, but I don't know myself, right? I know myself in my journey of being a woman. I know myself in the journey of, like, but I don't know myself, like, honestly, right? I know what I want to do in my life. Like, I know all that, but it's like, I haven't dated myself in forever. I haven't taken myself on a date out yet. Like, I haven't got pretty just for me and just go out. And I want to do that so bad, but I feel like I'm on transportation right now, but I can always just get an Uber. Have a night out with myself. And ever since then, like, I just shut some guys off and shut some guys down, because I choose me. Like, honestly, I've really been trying to choose me more. Like, I've really been trying to choose me nowadays, and it's working. Some days I'm stronger than others, but I'm trying, like, just to move forward in the right way, in the right space. Especially as a Black woman that has goals and dreams. Like, I can't be forever this girl that is so heartbroken over a man. Like, I just can't be that girl. So I'm saying all that to say this. I'm healing from him, because he did take a chunk out of me, right? And it wasn't the fact that it was sexual, because the sex was all right. But it was the emotional part that really got me drawn in. And if a guy can have me emotionally, that's dangerous, because that right there, that's dangerous for me. Like, that is dangerous, because my emotional capacity is very small, and I accept any and everything because I want it so bad, right? I get triggered when I see relationships on the internet. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, like, not as bad as I did, but I literally get triggered. Like, I can't. It's just something about people being happy for somebody else. It's like, oh my God, like, girl, like, and I guess I wanted so bad. It's like, I was like, anything, I need to stop accepting that. Like, because people do the bare minimum, and you would think they're doing above and beyond, right? So I'm healing from him still. I feel like this is helping me get over him, this video. So that's great. But, you know, but I'm starting to close a chapter with him, right? Even though it's been long due, and part of me wants him to text me, or, because he said my number, he's like, he didn't get blocked. I just deleted all his contact information on my phone. But part of me wants him to, you know, text me, call me, but other part of me's like, damn, because I would hate for me to, you know, finally healed. But that's what a lot of things do. Like, you finally heal from a person, and then bam, they pop back up. And I'm like, oh, like, I need to be in a better space when he does pop back up, because I feel like he is. But we're gonna see. Or maybe I moved on. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds exactly. I don't know what tomorrow holds for me. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm trying to live every day in a space of new journeys and trying to grow as a person in my career. Like, you know, that's just something I have to do. But yeah, honey, I say all that to say this: love yourself first before anybody else can love you. Because if you don't love yourself first, you will put up with so much bull from other people. It's not even funny. Like, oh, girl, it's not even funny. Like, honestly. But yeah, that's all I want to say to my sisters, like, and my brothers and my dating dams. Put yourself first, because if you don't put yourself first, somebody else will put you behind them. Okay, so I will talk to you on the next one. So I mean to sound like this, but you know, again, it's still kind of hurtful. Like, me talking about it, like, really did just, like, open the wound up a little bit more. Like, I feel like it closed a little bit more, but I feel like it kind of just kept it open a little bit more. But I can talk to y'all about it. And yeah, I will talk to you on the next one. Make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you're drinking your water, praying, journaling, doing all that you can, right? Create a list of a self-care something. Put it on your phone, write it down, do something to make yourself come first. And I promise you, when it's time, the time will come. So I will talk to you on the next one. I love you guys. And I thank you guys for always tuning in for me. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to your girl's channel, as well as follow me on social media down below. Instagram, TikTok, all that. So, but yeah, I will talk to you on the next one. And I love you guys. And be safe out here. So, bye, girlies.